Hello everyone, my name is Nicole, and welcome back to Penumbra Overture. I figured it out! When in doubt, normally the item that you got in that the room that you're in, like the area, is what you need. We were supposed to use the newspaper and then the screwdriver. And then somehow I grab this. Hello? There we go. That was not working. Okay. And now ta-da! Oh. Oh. Oh no.
While you hunt for those delicate melt in your mouth mousy morsels, there are places you should not go, for fear of death. The Reaper lives here, just like you and I. And just like you and I, he must ingest the living flesh of those less fortunate than him. There is a small place that I do not want you to visit, even on your holidays, because it is dark and evil.
So much death and disease down here. So many slugs.
Has overwhelmed my small decaying mind. Some bad things float from my mind and through my pen. The brilliant blue ink itself seemed to turn to blood to my face. And by the way, should you turn peckish, red is at its finest sautéed with a little engine oil.
Oh! What the hell? They left the blood is dead. What? I don't know what that says. I don't trust these things, so I am smushing them. What the hell? All the cabinets are damaged. Something violent went on in here. I don't like this. Oh, I really hate this. Oh, no. Professor, these are the biomedical journals of Dr. J. Pethis, MSc, blah, 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 completed between the dates of March 30th, 1969 and 1st of January, 1972. At the Northwestern Research Station within the Northwestern Iron Mine with the permission of Delta Mining Corp. Replication of selected extracts left at the disposal of mine foreman. Subject of study, genus blah, gray rockworm, aim to investigate the abnormal presence of the cadus in the Greenland rock. Method, collection of samples, if indeed they can be identified correctly. Standard series of testing, observation, and dissection. Personalized. Upon arrival at the mining facility, I was immediately stunned by the sheer volume of fauna that finds a way of life down here. Despite the conditions. In general, one would assume that species whose natural habitat is past a certain depth would find the intrusion of human activity too great a threat to remain in place. However, almost the exact opposite seems to be the case in this instance. It is curious that the certain areas of the mine appear to be entirely without life of any kind, and yet deeper areas are teeming, and where the situation permitting, I would embrace the opportunity to commit further time to the study of these organisms. However, the purpose of my stay here shall continue to be the genus Rhyacophilia. Me. Ah, finally, some writing paper. Look at me, just using up the pages to scroll down whatever comes into my mind. Head. Ha! What is this stuff anyway? Some kind of research paper? No matter. It's paper all the same. I can finally record what's been happening down here for, I suppose, about a year now. Must be the end of 2001 by now. Huh. I wonder what Christmas was. No matter. Too tired to write now. With rest a little first. Oh, what the hell? That's so weird. Professor, samples collected. The collection process has been far easier than I anticipated. The setup of the artificial environment for the rockworm went without a hitch, and the specimens themselves are so abundant as to make keeping them out far more challenging than containing them. They are all healthy size, perhaps even beyond recorded size, and I can only assume that this is due to some lack of natural predators down here. Specimens are follows: 3 adults in artificial habitats, 2 larval infants dead. Me. I've been down here 2 days now. Was meaning to record events every day, but was too busy securing the area. I've used some supplies from the old mining system to wall myself in here. Seems as safe a place as any, so those things should at least stay put for a little while. To that end, it seems I've had pretty lucky stumbling here. All this old research is about something similar to what's been hunting me ever since I escaped a shelter 4 days ago. Don't get me wrong, after what they did to me back there, I'd rather be facing anything else. And after almost a year of fighting for our lives, we didn't really stand a chance anyway. I don't know how many are left inside, but this is good. These notes might have some way to fight the things, the rockworms that followed me here. I don't know how they knew I was coming, or how they managed to follow me in the dark, but maybe I can work that out now. I found some old newspaper clippings. I guess they're referring to this mine. I had no idea it was so old, so big. I can see now why they built that facility here in the first place. A lot of history buried down here. It worries me, though. We've been resting all our hopes of rescue on one of the scientists who escaped right near the start of it all. He got out almost as the chaos began, so we figured he might have made it out and brought help, but maybe me and him are due to the same fate. I must record what's been going on, give the world the answers it needs, so it doesn't fall prey to what's been released down here. But first, I need to worry about myself. Find a way out of here, and work out how to kill these worm things. Professor, observations. The creatures are indeed larger than previously been recorded. The juveniles seem to still be growing, far beyond their natural limits. Although the adults have now expired, I will watch with interest to see what the lifespan is of this particular subspecies. The worms appear to have 3 senses, as would be validated by previous research: taste, smell, and an extremely sensitive sense of touch, which allows them to detect vibrations in the rock in the same way that the human eye sees beams of light and processes them into spatial images. This natural prey is insect. Their natural prey is insects smaller than themselves, and heaven help those insects because the worm is a vicious and efficient killer. Hello? Me. He's wrong. They have no sense of smell. Today I attempted to distract them with a concoction I found lying around, but to no avail. However, it does seem that they detect movement via vibrations, which would explain how they can see in the dark. Damn, there's almost no way to escape them down here. I'm on their territory now. Lifespan is about 3 days and counting. I can still hear them outside the wall. As an extra precaution, I've locked myself in the smaller study area connected to the main lab room. If they get through that wall, I doubt this door will stop them, but it's better than nothing, barely. Conclusions. This subspecies of genus Rhyacophilia is highly adapted for its environment. If released above the surface, it seems likely that it would quickly destroy the existing rockworm population, and soon after that, the population would grow to a size far outstripping its own food supplies. Given its increase in size and lifespan already due to unknown conditions, I would hypothesize that the worm, if left in such conditions for a reasonable period of time, perhaps 3,000 to 4,000 years, could grow up to a further 3 inches, making it a total of almost 1 foot longer. However, should those conditions change, or indeed magnify, physical evolution could far more rapidly. It's the 5th day today, and I swear they have begun to surround my location. I can't tell whether or not they have breached the wall I built, but I'm certain they've entered whatever area surrounds this room. The future looks increasingly bleak. I intended to record here the events of the past year, in the hope that perhaps what occurred could be contained or driven away. Now I realize I could write all I wanted. No one would ever make it down here to read it. So why write this now? Good question. I have no answer. All I know is I'd rather take my own life than die at the jaws of those hideous monsters. I have tied a noose. Those monsters may feed on my corpse, but they won't take my life. That explains the chair that's there. Oh boy. I shouldn't have done that. So those are dead rockworms. Okay. It's an artificial habitat. Those things look long dead. I think I know how they felt not being able to get out. Yeah, this is the guy's death. Oh boy. Do I have to go in there? I would rather not. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, I don't really have a choice, do I? Let's save. It's time to go in. We haven't saved in a bit there, but... ugh, boy. I don't wanna go in. There's only one green-blooded land-dwelling creature big enough to lose this much blood. I don't see any skink lizards hanging around. You know what? Fair enough. There's writing scrawled everywhere. It must be in ultraviolet ink. Definitely the product of a deranged mind, but whose? God, dark alone seeds. Oh God. Wait. From the debris, I'd say something big broke into the room not too long ago. There's blood and slime everywhere. Wait. Hold on. Where am I going? I thought I was going in there. Huh? Am I not going that way? Wait, then where do I go? Uh-oh. I don't trust this. Uh-oh. I was under the impression that I knew what I was doing. Oh, by the way, I was meaning to do something for you guys. I was going to turn up the audio just a bit more. It's going to be a lot louder for me, but I wanted you guys to be able to hear the game a lot better. The gentleman from before, Red, we were able to hear him in the footage, but a lot of the other game sounds were quite not so great. Okay, refinery, sector. Oh yeah, are we still trying to get to sector C? I don't know the code. Hold on, what the code's got to be in that room then, right? It would have to be. It wasn't in the notes, that's for damn sure. I saw nothing that would indicate that it would be in the notes. So let's go find out if it's written on the wall or something. Oh boy. All the cabinets, something violent went on here. The writing's definitely deranged. I don't see... Yeah. I don't see a code anywhere. Do you? Because I sure the hell don't. Oh boy. That is so creepy. I love it. Seeds. Oh wait, there's a 5. That's a 5. 5. Yeah, that is a 5. 5. Oh, or not? Because there's another 5 there. And I doubt it's like 5 5 something. I think there's repeating. 5. Yeah, it's repeating. Ah, that doesn't help us. That's unfortunate. Because that might mean I need the dang freaking walkthrough again. Welcome back. I just did a massive jump cut. I had to backtrack because we missed the place. So I had to go all the way back to get this blank note, which was needed for this area. Also, I found a stick of dynamite in the process. That was cool. So now, what we do... Oh, well, if it'll let me. So we're supposed to, from my... Is that what you did? Hold on. What did I do? Also, I found a note, trapped miner's final words, and unfortunately, Red spoke. The blank paper had some UV text on it. Password 1371. Ah, that's our code, isn't it? Oh, well, there we go. 1371. Cool. Yeah, sadly, Red had some dialogue, but he was just talking about how his friends didn't make it. Unless he was referring to us. I don't know if he was referring to us. But now, we can make it. We can go. We can be free. Well, not free. But, wherever this is gonna take us. I literally just needed to know if I was missing an item, and thankfully I was able to, like, really specifically find that, so... No spoilers! I refuse! That's actually why I tried to avoid using my walkthrough. So now we need section C. Which is down here. 1371. 1371. There we go. Yes. Something new. Oh, some kind of reservoir. There we go. Come on. Get up. I know you're not ready.
Really, the hunger is becoming rather uncomfortable here. How far away are you? You cannot be far. I am held captive by a wall of stone in the northeast of the mine. As in any drama, there are many roles to be played. You must act
You better
as a scientist in mixing potions
be the last
and
one.
eradicated plots of destruction. On your travels with the tools with which you
Because
fashion
I
you may discover the places my last meal.
have a hell of a dialogue going on.
The solid floor of water is not as solid as it seems. Poor Red was almost swallowed whole. Two fools he meant to penetrate into my domain have long since departed, though not I expect from whence they came. I ate ravenously of biped meat.
Hi, buddy.
But Red promises feasting once again when the man became pungent. When the stench of life had gone.
Hi.
The sweet aroma of the body.
Oh, what? Get up. Get up. You brat. You must die. You must die. There, it's dead. Okay. Lake Utuk. I don't know where y'all came from. Chemical storage. Cool. How am I doing on health? We're good. Okay. I think that was all the dogs in this general area. Incinerator, chemical storage. I didn't catch at all what he was telling us to do. It's locked from the other side. I keep expecting to see more. Oh, cool. New area. Oh, that doesn't look safe. Long hallway. Oh, autosave. Huh? Oh no! I've got to seal that door. Oh! Oh God! Oh God! Ah! Oh, this is taking too long. Ah! Oh my Lord! All right, we did it.
My brain can barely imagine the feats
Oh
of
my
passion and
God.
heroics you must be performing.
Ah, ah.
Red. I am waiting so close now for you to blow down the walls of my earthbound prison cell and release
Oh,
me
now
from
it's
the
going
small
faster. Why is this going so fast all of a sudden? Holy crap! Yeah, no. So, for those that caught that, I had to... Oh, it's open now. I don't know how long that's been open. But I left it in, but I had to break the pillar. I didn't realize that. Oh my god. Unfortunately, I do have to leave the video there. So thank you guys so much for watching. That was so brutal. But I do unfortunately have to leave it there. I'm all out of time for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!